Hello everyone, I Satish Kumar, lecturer in English in Suraj School, Mahendragarh. Now I am going to tell you about the story of Indigo chapter. Okay, this chapter is a description of Gandhi's struggle for the poor peasants of Champaran. In this chapter, a poor peasant Rajkumar Shukla met Gandhi ji at Lucknow session of the Indian National Congress in 1916. He wanted to inform Gandhi ji about the injustice done by the English landlord in Champaran. Gandhi had other appointments, but Shukla ji accompanied Mahatma Gandhi everywhere, even to the ashram in Ahmedabad. Gandhiji was impressed by Rajkumar Shukla's determination. He asked him to meet him in Calcutta. From Calcutta, they boarded a train to Patna. From Patna, Gandhi first went to Muzaffarpur. He stayed there to know more about the condition of the farmer in Champaran. The news of Gandhi's arrival spread quickly. Many sharecroppers came on foot from Champaran to see their champion. Most of the arable land in Champaran was owned by English landlords. The landlords made the sharecroppers to sign an agreement. According to the agreement, 15% of their holdings was to be planted with indigo. Then Germany had developed synthetic indigo, so indigo plantation was no more profitable now. So the landlords forced the sharecroppers to sign a new contract. According to the new contract, the sharecroppers were now free to grow indigo or not. But for this freedom, they were to give some compensation to the English landlords. Gradually, even illiterate sharecroppers saw through the trick of the English landlords. Those who had already signed the agreement wanted their money back. Mahatma Gandhi ji met with the commissioner of Tirhut. He informed him about the injustices done to the peasants by the landlords. The commissioner threatened Gandhiji to leave the place. Mahatma Gandhi did not leave the place. Instead, he proceeded to Motihari. Gandhiji was asked to appear in the court the next day. Thousands of farmers, peasants held a demonstration around the courthouse. The authorities were helpless. Gandhiji helped them to regulate the crowd. The government wanted to postpone the trial, but Gandhiji opposed the delay. He respected the law but could not ignore the voice of his conscience. It compelled him to take up the cause of poor peasants. All the lawyers of Bihar, including Rajendra Prasad, Brij Kishore Babu, Maulana Majrul Haq decided to go to jail with Mahatma Gandhi ji. After that, Gandhi ji declared that the Battle of Champaran is won. Several days later, Sir Edward Gate, the Lieutenant Governor, ordered the case to be dropped. Civil disobedience had triumphed for the first time in modern India. Gandhiji met the Lieutenant Governor 4 times to take up the cause of poor peasants of Champaran. An inquiry commission was set up to look into the whole issue. Gandhi ji wanted that 50% money paid to the landlords be returned to the sharecroppers. But the landlord offered to give only 25%. Mahatma Gandhi ji agreed on 25% and the issue was closed. After that, several social works were undertaken by Mahatma Gandhi ji and his followers in Champaran. Gandhi's youngest son Devadas and his wife Kasturba Gandhi ji joined him. Many other volunteers also came from distant parts of India. Gandhi ji wanted Indians to carry on their struggle on their own strength. Once some lawyers wanted C.F. Andrews, an Englishman, to stay in Champaran and help them. But Gandhi ji opposed it. He did not want the help of an Englishman in India's struggle for freedom. In this way, Gandhi ji taught us a lesson in self-reliance. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks and have a nice day. Okay.